Oh, I closed my computer because I had to move it because it needed to be charged. I just literally recorded all of the astrology, going through all of the astrology for the week, and it just got completely erased. That was my mistake. I'll do better next week, but I'm just gonna move on to the Oracle card reading. I'm not gonna repeat all that I said. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. This week we are using Seasons of the Witch Maybon Oracle, and I'm going to pull two cards for this week. Um, one of the cards is going to be the challenge, the obstacle that we're facing, and then the other card is how to face the obstacle. So let's find out what the cards have to say going on here. So I'm going to shuffle the cards. What challenge does the what challenge What challenge is going on for the collective for the week of November 9th, 2025? Let's see what the cards have to say. Whoops. And the card is Darkness Fall. Within you live the things that want nothing more than to swallow you whole. So it's the challenge that we're facing is goblin. Um Goblins, negative forces that completely mess with us, hurt our values, hurt our beliefs, etc. And so this is what is going on with this particular card. This is about making mistakes and being in a very, very dark place from those mistakes. And I think it's just so perfect because I literally just filmed all the astrology and then it's gone. I'm not going to rehash what I've already said because I don't do that. I don't do any redos. So this is what you get. If you're unsatisfied, so be it. I'm really mad at myself, but I can't really do anything about it now. So, and I'm not going to do anything about it. Um, but so darkness falls. Criticizing ourselves for the mistakes that we've made is the big issue. The obstacle here is that we may be in a very, very defensive position with ourselves, doing negative things, and we're being very defensive about it. And we're also maybe unwilling to apologize for what we've done wrong, what we've done negatively. We may be afraid to say sorry for those things. So that may be another issue with this as well. And this is really about the issue is regretting the past. We're being very, very stuck in guilt and regretting the past of what has done in the past, but we can't change it. Just like I can't change how I filmed all that information and go back and redo it all over again. So this card is very, very significant for that for that situation that I'm currently facing right now. You can start right now and make a better future, but you can't go back and change the past. Now, the next card is all about how to face this obstacle. So let's see what the collective has to say in that regard. So how do we how so my question is, how does the collective need to face the obstacle for the highest good of all? That's my question. So let's see what the cards have to say. Oh, that card came out very evilly. And the card is Ghost Whisperer. Be still in the whispers that ebb and flow through the silence. So getting honest with ourselves, going to reflection. That's how we can face it. Acknowledging what we've done wrong and being in serenity and acceptance of that. Maybe it is connecting with somebody in your past that can give you clarity, that can give you insight and advice for how to heal your regret, your wound, your guilt. That could be a part of this as well, reaching out to them, having conversations, having healing and nurturing conversations in that kind of way. So that really is the message for this week. I so wanted to get walk through the astrology with you. It was so good what I said. It was very, very well explained and all that. And it's gone now, so I can't do anything about that. So I'm sorry that I couldn't deliver you out. Hey, but at least, you got an oracle reading for the week. That's better than nothing, right? So that's the positive mindset that we can have about this. I will know in future if my computer battery runs out, I will keep my computer on because I like to film on my bed. I'll keep my computer on when the Zoom is going. So that's the lesson that I can learn through this and from this. I'm going to move on. Have a great week. And it's just like, because I put out a video recently, two videos about a project that I'm doing for one of my classes, or we're going to do until the roadblocks came and I couldn't do that. I'm literally gonna let it go. I'm gonna let this video go and all the information uh, that goes along with this video, just like I'm gonna let that assignment go until the 17th. And when the 17th of November is done, it'll all be over. And I'm literally going to do nothing on my own until November 17th in regards to this project, which it is due on November 17th. So I'll show up, I'll be open, but outside of the setting, I will not participate because it's not worth it for several reasons. It really isn't. So I talked about that on those videos. So I'm gonna let that assignment go. I'm gonna let the astrology go. There you go. That's your video for this week. I will be back in a future video to do the daily oracle readings every day, and then put out a video on Venus and Aquarius in the birth chart where I will talk about Venus and Aquarius and its in-depth meaning, and then talk about the guidance or the oracle cards that go along with Venus and Aquarius. So the card that I'm going to pull for what does someone with a Venus and Aquarius need to know in their natal chart, if you have that in your natal chart. So I'll be doing that. And and yeah, that's basically it. Hopefully I can explain it, have the time to explain the information in detail as opposed to rushing through it. Um, so hopefully I'll have the time and space to do that. So that video will be way better and it will have both the astrology and the oracle card readings. So keep your eyes peeled for that video. Bye for now.